Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. Happy Monday, May the 23rd, 2022. This is episode number 398 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in and around 3 minutes. Solopreneur, small business owner, if you're just joining in, we're in a week-long series talking about business startups. As a web designer, one of the great things I do is I have the opportunity to help many startups start their business. And today we're going to talk about specifically what it takes to get your name registered for your business. We're going to talk about registering your name, figuring out your domain name, and branding all your social media to match. So thus far, you've come up with a great idea. You've tested it out with Will It Fly. You've created a business plan. Now it's time to take the next step and actually register that with the state. Business tip number 1, you're going to register the name. The easiest way to do that is to say how to start a business in blank, where blank is the state you live in. So for me, I would Google how to start a business in Texas, and it would direct me to the Secretary of State of Texas to go search and register my business. On that page, you're going to figure out what your structure is going to be. Are you going to be a solopreneur? Are you going to be a partnership, an LLC, maybe an S Corp or a regular corporation? You can figure that out. Then you can do a search to make sure nobody else has the name that you want to use for your business. And then online you can pay and file the paperwork associated with getting that business started. It's usually not a whole lot of money, something to get started, register, you mail it in or you do it online, and then within, a couple weeks you get back the paperwork from the state. Business tip number 2 is that you are going to register the domain. You should figure out the name of your business and go check it out. You can go to Namecheap or GoDaddy or something or other and start searching for the domain and see if that domain is available. You can use derivatives or add words or delete words. You don't necessarily always have to go for the .com, although that's what I would go for first. You might consider the .net. But you want to know if that domain name is available. Business tip number 3 is once you've searched and found that domain name, you need to then take and figure out what it is, if that name is available in the social media platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, as well as TikTok, is the URL that you want available in that. So what you'll do is, what I would recommend is you get a Gmail account. And then once you know that's available and you've already bought the URL, then you can work on actually registering those social media platforms. Of course, when all that is done, you should contact a company like me so we can build you a website as well as a logo to go with it. But that's putting the cart before the horse. That's the bare minimum you need to do to get your business name started. In review, we've talked about registering the name, the domain name, and social media branding. That's what I'm learning this week. Anything I learn, I throw the fence to you, because I want you guys to be awesome. Now go back to sleep.